Welcome to Mr. Dixon's Arrested Development. I'm Mr. Dixon. This is my gin and tonic. These are my stories. All right, what I'm going to do here, for those who don't know, basically I read stories about priests, ministers, rabbis being naughty boys. Usually involves a child rape. Sorry, I don't know why, but it is. It just a lot of raping, a lot of child raping. Like this first story, because this is hilarious. I know, this is comedy gold, ladies and gentlemen. When you're looking for comedy, when you're looking for stories about child rape, a man accused of molesting 2 boys before becoming a youth pastor. So it was like, I don't know, maybe it was a test or something. So I want to be a youth pastor, and they said, well, have you molested any children? And they said, no, of course not. Well, you want to be a youth pastor, you gotta fuck them kids. And they're like, all right. I don't think that's what happened, but let's see what it says in the story. All right. This is This is from the AP. Springfield, Missouri. A man has been charged with molesting children at 2 southwest Missouri swimming pools before becoming a youth pastor. So he did the swimming and then the child fucking. The Springfield News Leader reports the 24-year-old Spencer Farr, went way too far, was charged this week with 5 counts of statutory sodomy. His attorney didn't immediately respond to an email from the Associated Press. Court documents allege he sexually abused 2 boys in 2012 and 2013. Why did he wait? Like a boy here, then I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, that's how I like to do my raping, including at a pool. And he's no Cosby, I'll tell you that. Including at a pool in Steelville, where he worked as a swimming instructor and lifeguard. This is not the life you want guarded. Court documents say the boy and his father reported abuse to a manager, and the manager told a detective Farr was fired. It's unclear if the manager reported the allegations to police at the time. They were there, like, I fired him. Did you call the cops? Maybe, I don't know. He molested a kid. What, I'm going to call the cops? I got nothing else to do in my life. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Hamlin Baptist Church near Springfield said in a statement that Farr is no longer stood a pastor there. Well, that's nice. And that's that story. All right, we're moving on. What else here? Yes, another story in same sort of mode. We have a Birmingham youth minister charged with, that's right, child sex abuse. Sodomy in Tuscaloosa. Is there a lot of sodomy in Tuscaloosa? I would imagine as much there as in any other place. But as long as it's not the kid, who cares? This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And this is from WAVTM. I guess that's a TV station, radio station, TV station, more than likely. A Tuscaloosa County man who worked as a youth minister in Birmingham was arrested Monday on child sex abuse and sodomy charges. Christopher Cody Stutz. S-T-U-T-T-S. That's a good porn name. Stutz. I'm Stutz. But not Cody. Cody's a little weird. Well, then again, he's a child fucker. Allegedly, Christopher Cody Stutz is charged with sexual abuse of a child less than 12 years old and second-degree sodomy. He was booked into jail on a $40,000 bond. Investigators said the arrest comes after a 14-year-old girl reported being sexually assaulted by Stutz over the past 3 years. He didn't wait a year. He did 3 years of abuse. Stutz was, unlike that other story, Stutz was fired from his job as a part-time youth minister at a Westwood Baptist Church. Westwood Baptist Church, where we like our pedos in the church. The pastor of the church, Steve Potts employed Stutz, released a statement Wednesday saying the accuser is a relative of Stutz and was not aware of any accusations that connected with his ministry at the church. So he was a relative. So what are you guys complaining about? This is Tuscaloosa. It was a relative. What are you about me for? Potts said the church was deeply sad and shocked by the news. Apparently he doesn't read. Often the youth ministers. There's always the youth ministers here. Not me. I just, this is what's in the news, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I'm not specifically looking at this out. You can Google them yourself. Do Google alerts for priest minister arrests and see how often it just comes up the same. It's not me. Former church youth pastor had alleged what? That's right, sexual affair with 17-year-old girl. Now, 17-year-old is actually, in the state I live in, is legal, so this one's a little tricky. Anyway, this is from the Denver Post. A former youth pastor arrested as a suspect in sexual assault cases involving children in Denver and Parker. Where's Parker? I guess it's the city of Parker, Denver and Parker. Had a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old student who was a senior in high school, according to a court document. Oh, I think I saw that on Riverdale, right? The show, the Archie show. I'm just pulling that out of my ass. I've never seen the show. Joshua Clemens, 35, but I know they like the teachers are bringing the kids on that show, right? Or whatever. I don't know. Joshua Clemens, 35, was arrested by Denver police on Tuesday on suspicion of sexual assault on a child by a person in a position of trust. Police said Clemens also faces 2 counts of the same charge in Douglas County, according to Parker police. So he was charged sexual assault on a child by a person in a position of trust. He should have said, "They didn't trust me. You can't trust me. I never trusted me. Admit it. Nobody should trust me. What are you, crazy? I threw that out." Anyway, Clemens was a youth pastor at Crossroads Community Church, 99002. I always like when they put the addresses in there. 9900 20 Mile Road in Parker. He was in a few Parkers. No, what am I saying? From 2008 through September 2015, police said. All 3 of the alleged crimes happened while Clemens worked at the church. The victims were members of former members of the youth program. Because why is he going to? What, he's going to go out on the family? Like, it's just got the pickings right there. In the Denver case, Clemens had an alleged affair, which included sexual intercourse. Well, if it's an affair, it would make sense. That's usually what we mean. Unless it's like an affair, like doing a fundraiser or something. Anyway. Well, they could also be fucking, but generally it's just there to raise funds, not to be fucking each other. The fucking may happen afterwards, but not during the affair. Whereas with the affair that's sexual, that's fucking is a prerequisite. Otherwise, how's it an affair? Which included sexual intercourse with a teen victim from September 2014 through August 2015. Clemens, who was married at the time, of course he was, knew the girl was 17 at the time, according to the arrest affidavit. And he knew she was obviously didn't give a fuck. He was married. If you didn't care about cheating on his wife, he sure as hell wasn't going to care about what age it is he's fucking into there. On the girl's 18th birthday, Clemens gave her a card that included a message. "We're legal." The affidavit said, "Aw, that's so sweet." So basically admitting, I knew it was illegal before, but now you're 18 now. I can get back to the fucking get my 34-year-old dick up in that 18-year-old ass. Clemens allegedly had sex with the victim at his Southwest Denver home multiple times. Where the hell was his wife? Hey, honey, I gotta go off to work. Oh, yeah, honey, I'll see you later. Get that girl in here. The sexual relationship continued according to the affidavit after the girl graduated from high school and went to college, where Clemens would visit her. Oh, that's very sweet. The relationship ended in late 2017. The multiple cases, 1 in Denver and 2 in Parker, came in light after Crossroads Church brought allegations to Parker investigators. On February 6th, investigators in Parker contacted Denver police about the alleged sexual encounters there. The investigations are ongoing. Well, they got this girl here. They was already fucked. But, no pun intended. But, yeah, that guy's going to jail. All right, next up, Colorado youth pastors gets nabbed for having, yes, sex with underage girls. They love them underage. Love them. Hey, boo-boo, boo-boo. Get that girl's biscuit basket over here. The biscuit. Picnic basket. Hey, boo-boo. Give me that basket. A basket of pussy. Hey, boo-boo, boo-boo. I'm Yogi Bear. Did you notice? All right. This is from the Regal Tribune. Again, this is Colorado youth pastor gets nabbed for having sex with underage girls. On Tuesday, the Colorado authorities arrested a former Crossroads Community Church youth pastor who allegedly had illicit affairs. This is child molestation, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 underage girls, according to youth pastor's arrest warrant. The victims were all members of the pastor's seminar, and the man had sex with each of them at least one. Or at least each one of them at least one. At least once, I suppose they have one here. Anyway, I mean once. At least once. 3 of them. Anyway, the records reveal that the youth pastor had worked at the church from 2008 to 2017. His latest victim is a 17-year-old student who recently told 18. Really says told, should we turn 18? Oh, this may be the same story. The woman told authorities that the youth pastor took her to his house at least a couple of times where they had consensual sex. Well, she's underage. Technically, it's not consensual. Allegedly, soon after the girl turned 18, the condo... Oh, this is the same story. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. It's the same story. Boom. All right. This is the last story. Hopefully, this is also a repeat. This is from Wichita. This is from WKWCH. And Wichita youth pastor charged with multiple juvenile sex crimes. Wichita youth pastor is in jail as of Friday evening Chauncey Walker is accused of juvenile sex crimes. Chauncey, that's an old style name. Walker was arrested and booked into jail in August. Or where else would he be booked into? Well, he could be booked in a club to get a date. I'm doing the selling tonight, guys. And then I'm going to jail. Walker was arrested and booked into jail in August. He was charged with 1 count of aggravated indecent liberties with a child and 2 counts of criminal sodomy with a child. Indecent liberties. That has got to... Why is that not a name of a band? Ladies and gentlemen, Indecent Liberties. Walker, it says the woman participating in the church... Walker is now listed in a lawsuit filed by a woman who says he sexually abused her and raped her for several years. Jesus. The lawsuit says Walker was a youth pastor at Ground Zero, where he oversaw programs and activities for young teens, and then he flew his plane into... That's not that Ground Zero. It also says he was the girls' soccer coach for the school for the school at Word of Life Church. Soccer coach. It says the women participating in the church services and community programs offered by the church. It says the women participating in the church services and community programs offered by the church. Okay. There's no need for me to read that again. The lawsuit was filed Thursday at the Sedgwick County Courthouse by an attorney for the woman. The woman is now 20, but says the abuse happened between 2012 and 2015. The lawsuit says Walker sexually abused and raped the girl at least 2 to 4 times a week. Jesus. During that time, the girl was too young to consent. It says Walker violated her more than 200 times within 3 years at locations owned by the church. 200 times? How old is this guy? That's a lot of Viagra there. Something's going on. He's already got a lot of injury. If he's 17, then it's not a crime. It claims a church member reported seeing the girl and Walker holding hands in public and reported to the church. The lawsuit says the church and the senior minister, Robert Rotola, should be held accountable for not fully investigating multiple reports made to the church about Walker. The lawsuit says the church and Rotola allowed Walker's repeated violations. The woman is asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages. We reached out to the senior minister, his attorney, and the woman's attorney for comment, but have not heard back yet. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Arrested Development for this week. And we'll see you next week, because these stories never end. Although hopefully, I always hope, like, will this be in this? Can they just not sexually abuse? Could they do some other crime? So I'll make this plea out again. Ministers, rabbis, priests, all you holy people. I know you're going to commit some sort of crime. Could it be a fraud or something? Work with the Russians to overthrow an election or something. But enough of the child pedoing, because it's just getting repetitive. It's always like I raped this one, I raped that. My youth pastor, I'm fucking all the kids. We know, we've seen it already. That won't stop reading it though, because who knows what's in my head. Anyway, I am Mr. Dixon. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. This is the finger of goodbye.